Welcome to Denglisch Docs. Everyone loves a good home-cooked meal, but sometimes you want to wine and dine at a nice restaurant. Before you go to a restaurant, you may need to book a reservation. So you'll call the restaurant on the phone and say something like, "I'd like to book a table for 5," or "I'd like to reserve a table for a party of 5, please." When used in relation to scheduling, book means reserve and party means group. You could also say, "I'd like to make a reservation for Monday at 8. If it's a popular restaurant that's hard to get into, you can call and ask, "Do you have any seats or tables available?" If they say we're booked, it means that the restaurant is full. When you enter a restaurant, you'll be greeted by a host who will ask, "How many people are in your party?" This is when you'll say, "Party of 1" or "Just for 1" if you're dining alone, or a party of 4, 5, or 6, depending on how many people you're with. You could also say, "I'd like a table for 4. Once you're seated, review the menu. However, if it's not at your table, just ask, "Can I see the menu, please?" You could also say, "Menu, please." Your menu will include appetizers, entrees, side dishes, desserts, and drinks. Appetizers are small dishes of food eaten before a meal or the main course like garlic bread and mozzarella sticks. Entrees are the main course. Dessert is the sweet course or food eaten at the end of the meal. Side dishes or sides are smaller portions of food served separately along with the main course. After you read the menu, your waiter or waitress will ask, "Are you ready to order?" Your waiter may also ask, "Would you like to hear today's specials?" Specials are meals that the chef or cook recommends. If you don't know what you want, ask, "What do you recommend?" After you decide, begin placing your order by saying, "I would like," or "I'd like to start with a bowl of soup. Then I'll have the shrimp scampi with a side salad. And for dessert, I'll have, I'd like, I'll take, or I'll try a slice of cheesecake." If you're on a date, you can also ask your partner, "What would you like?" or "What will you be getting?" To order for your guests, use the terms "he'll have" or "she'll have." For example, say, "He'll have the chicken with asparagus." If your waiter or waitress says, "We're out," it means what you ordered isn't available. When ordering drinks, specify the size you want. Drinks come in small, medium, and large. So say, "Can I also have a small glass of water?" or "I would also like a large orange soda." If prices aren't listed on the menu, ask, "How much is the scampi?" or "Can you please tell me the price or cost of the scampi?" When you finish eating and you're ready to leave, ask for the check or bill. The total is the amount you need to pay. Ask, "Can I have the bill, please?" "I'll take the check." Or discreetly say, "Check, please," to your waiter or waitress. You can also say, "I'd like to pay now." It's always kind to leave a tip for your waiter. A tip is also called a gratuity. In America, it's customary to leave a tip of at least 15% of the total cost of the meal. Leaving less than 15% is considered to be impolite. If you tip around 10%, it means that you did not like the service and you're showing your displeasure by tipping less. Leaving a low tip is not only offensive to the waiter and waitress, but it can also be off-putting to members of your dinner party, which may find it embarrassing. If your bill says that gratuity is already included, you do not need to leave extra money. If you're not sure, ask, "Does the bill include gratuity?" Is gratuity already added in the bill, or is gratuity included? If you've enjoyed your meal, you can say, "Please give my compliments to the chef." This is a polite way to say thank you to the chef or person who cooked the meal. Once your bill has been paid, you can ask for a receipt, which is the paper or slip that confirms that you paid. You can say, "Can I have a receipt, please?" We hope that these tips will come in handy the next time you decide to wine and dine your significant others or colleagues at work. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
We out like that.